Am I crazy or what? Doing a live stream. Doing a live stream. Pre Halloween. I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to do, this is my Friday on a Monday. And I try something a little bit different. I got my cell phone here because I want to address Halloween. So that's what this is. I can get off on some other kind of thing. Let's address Halloween. They got this new thing around. It's been around for a number of years called, what is that? What's that? Trunk or treat instead of trick or treat. Trunk or treat. Would you believe that it actually started among Christians? Is a church thing. It said, is it okay for Christians to celebrate Halloween? Oh no, let's take the first one. How do you run a trunk or treat for church? No, that's not the one. Hey, I had it here. Here it is. The origins, the origins of trunk or treat appear to be church groups in the 1990s. I kind of remember that. Of course, I'm already grown, but I never attended a trunk or treat. And then there's the other one again. Is it okay for Christians to celebrate Halloween? Let me tell you something. As a kid, I always celebrated Halloween. I always celebrated any holiday. We didn't even think about whether it was church or not. And I think the average person back in the day didn't really think about whether it was okay to run around in costumes and collecting candy from house to house or store. Even in the schools, we had special days or a night where you wear a costume. And then after that, if it's on the same day, normally it's not on the same day, you go out that night and you do your trick or treat. I remember the kid in LA, of course, Los Angeles, running around San Pedro, Avalon, 56th Street, San Pedro, 57, 58. I might cross, didn't really cross Slauson Avenue. Went west toward Broadway. Then I moved to the west side. We started walking on Slauson. I forget the name of the park right there that I learned how to swim at. Right there on Slauson. Like Slauson and Van Ness. Yeah, there's Van Ness Park. Van Ness Park. They had a little Halloween thing there. But I used to walk all the way from Slauson and Gramercy, or Woodland Place. Slauson and Woodland Place. All the way to Baldwin Hills. Parts of Baldwin Hills just past Crenshaw, about a block. We used to trick or treat all over the place. And we had to watch what we separated once we were done with our big bags. It wasn't very big bag. I mean, we've seen people with bigger bags than that. It was just me and my friends. We were very young. And we trick or treat all by ourselves without parents. Without. Did I say that right? No parents. And we've seen people with parents, but we really didn't have much to worry about. They had the same type of problems in a way. But basically, I'm not going to say it was the good old days because there was a lot of problems back then. But when it came to Halloween, we really had a pretty good time doing what we do best and collecting candy and treats and everything. Oh, yeah, flies jumping in front of me. I'm sitting here eating black soup. Probably haven't heard of black soup. Got egg, got chicken, got turkey meat in it, at least mine does. Got tomatoes, you got onion, and the soup is actually black. But it's really good. This is my second night having it. And of course, you get the little tor- tortilla bread. Of course, you can use any bread you want, but you can use that. But we used to go to a lot of places. Now, of course, when I got older, I went to maybe one Halloween party. I didn't particularly have fun at a Halloween party. I didn't think I had fun going to any of those kind of parties. I probably have fun now, but back then I really didn't care for Halloween parties. Of course, I would attend a Halloween party now, but it just so happens that there's always some sort of function around wherever you work or wherever you play, and then you'll be a part of it. A trick or treat transforms into trunk or treat. So I can understand why they made that change because there were a lot of things going on then where kids sometimes get something that was poisoned, razor blades, something stuck in it, especially the ones with the popcorn, with the syrup or maple syrup or whatever they use to stick the popcorn together. Usually we throw that away. We just we just did. If it didn't have a wrapper, that's the most common thing. Now, not saying that nothing could be in the wrapper, but more than likely, we figure out which ones are bad, which ones are good. So fast forward, I did quite a bit of passing out candy myself over the years. Waited up late. It got dark fast, just like now. I used to get the little sandwich bags, put 4 or 5 candies in it, wait as long as I could up until 8 or 9 p.m. and gave out bags, usually 60 to 100 bags of candy. But then over the years, it started slowing down just a little bit. And plus, I didn't feel like I need to do that. Isn't it something that I have to prove to myself, or is it something I have to prove in life that what was given to me, I give back? Some people can keep on doing the same thing. They don't feel like that. Well, unfortunately, I do. I'm sure many of you out there feel the same way. You paid your dues, you give back in your small little way, your trick or treat. I'm not going to say it's not fun. It's just that it's time for a change. Maybe one day I'll do it again, but not right now. Times have changed. You've changed. I changed. Let someone else do that. Halloween has never been one of my favorites, but it was fun to do. I mean, there's always something we find out new over the past I'm gonna say 20 years, maybe. Uh, the holiday, uh, I'm trying to think of the name of it. Man, I should write some of these things down, not because I forget, but because my brain acts that way. De la Morte, well, you know what I'm trying to say. A Day of the Dead. Dia de la. Well, anyway, I usually say it correctly most of the time, but for some reason I just can't say it. Never heard of it until now. I didn't know what that was, but it's become a part of our culture. So we have that, and we have Halloween, the Day of the Dead. Seems like it's a lot of fun. I've seen different renditions of it. People are embracing it. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's different. Let me go put this in my. Let me go look and see. Day of the Dead. What is that called? Now I can pronounce it. Dia de los Muertos. I hope I'm saying that right. Dia de los Muertos. Or Day of the Dead. At least I can say that right in English. Celebrating of life and death. And as you know, it is around about the same time. So, yes, it's catching on here. And sooner or later, everybody in all cultures be doing it if they're not already doing that. Well, anyway, I'm going to end this video and finish my black soup. It's been a pleasure to talk to you. Trick or treat, trunk or treat, Dia de los Muertos. Hey, hey, hey. I'll see you in my next video. This is my Friday on a Monday. I got a couple of places that I can go real quick. They'll be on my mind. And yes, I do plan these things. I write them down. And sometimes they're just on my mind for such a long time that I had to push it forward ahead of everything else. And sometimes because the time is proper, because the things that I want to do takes a little bit of finite planning, and sometimes the small things need finite planning, but I got things planned. I'll see you in my next video. Happy Halloween. That's what people started to say. Happy Halloween. Happy trick or treat. I'll talk to you later. Where are we going with this? As a society, you know it's the truth. We constantly change. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Some people are never gonna like it. Some people will like it. And some people have no opinion of it at all. This is Robin the Shaw, as I said before.